What's going on, everybody? It's Buddy here. Today I'm going to show you guys how I took this super ugly fogged out headlight and turned it into this beautiful brand new looking headlight. And I'm going to show you guys how to get that done right now. Now, as you guys can see, this headlight is super nasty. If we zoom in here, you can see little red paint splatter here. This is actually from the paint job. If we move over here, you can see there's a bunch of overspray also from the paint job. You see right here is the tape line. So this was a really sloppy paint job. So we're going to make this thing look brand new, just like I showed you. It's actually going to help the quality of the light hitting the road from the headlights. So you're going to be able to see better. It's going to be safer. It's going to look way better. So let's get right into it and let's make this thing look brand new. So everything you're going to hear for this job is going to be right here. We're going to start. This is just a sprayer with water in it. You don't need any kind of special solution. We have 500 grit sandpaper, 1000 grit sandpaper, and 2000 grit sandpaper. As you can see here, 2000 is going to be the most fine sandpaper. You can see here 40. This is 40 grit sandpaper. This is really coarse stuff. So the higher the number, the finer it is. We're also going to need this buffing pad. These are really cheap. I'm going to throw a link for this in the description. You guys can grab one of these on Amazon. I think they're only like $8. They also come with buffing pads as well. So what these buffing sponges have is Velcro on the back. So you just stick them to the buffing pads so you can always change them out if they get old. Just rip them right off. And this little thing here attaches to the chuck of your drill. Obviously, you're going to need a drill. You don't need a big fancy one. Any old drill is going to work. You're also going to need some cutting solution. Now, you're definitely not going to need one this big. So what I'm going to do for you guys, I'll put a link in the description for this one. This is one I really recommend. It's super cheap and it works really well. So also what you're going to need is just some regular old tape. You can use painter's tape is what this is, or you can use masking tape. You're going to need a cloth. It doesn't necessarily have to be a microfiber, but I just have a bunch of these laying around. And you're going to need some alcohol. So whether you have a bottle of alcohol, you have alcohol prep pads, or if you don't have any of that, you can actually use hand sanitizer. It's going to work the same. So that's everything you're going to need. Again, all this stuff is going to be in the link in the description. So let's jump into the first step. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to take our painter's tape or our masking tape, whatever you got, and we're going to want to tape around the whole perimeter of the headlight. Now, if we zoom in here, you can see how I do it. I kind of slide it under the headlight and then I press it in. That way it makes sure that it gets nice and tight. So you see, I slide it right in there and then I press it down. And that's going to make sure that there is no paint from around the headlight exposed, because we are going to be sanding these headlights. And if there is any paint exposed, you can risk actually damaging your paint job. So you definitely want to make sure that you kind of slide it under there and tape all the way around. And what I usually do is put an entire other layer of tape around this first layer of tape, just to make sure when I sand, I definitely don't scratch up the paint. But since the paint is so beat up on this car, I'm going to go ahead and skip that step. So the first thing we're going to do is take this 500 grit sandpaper and we're going to go ahead and spray it with the water. And then we're going to spray all over the headlight with the water as well. What the water does is actually lubricates it. This is called wet sanding. So we're going to go in little circles and we're going to go down. Obviously, we have to get the paint down. We have to get this overspray down in this paint, which is coming off pretty clearly. So what you want to do in this step is make sure that we get all the oxidation off. So that film of white haze that's over it, this 500 grit is going to take this all the way down. So you want to sand this for about 2 minutes, just depending on how bad your haze is. And as you guys can see, this little muddy looking water here, this gunk, this is actually the haze from the headlight coming off. So we're doing a good job. Let's keep on going. Now, every about 15 to 20 seconds, you want to make sure you respray the headlight and also respray your sandpaper to keep everything clean and your sandpaper clog free. Now, let's talk about how much pressure you should be sanding the headlight with before you just jump in and start sanding. It's kind of hard to explain with words, so I'll actually show you how much. If you take your finger and just press it down on a surface, you'll see your fingernails start to change colors, and that's from the nail pushing the blood out from under the fingernail. With your 4 fingers, you want to press with a nice even pressure until all your fingernails just change colors. And any harder than that, it's just going to cause unnecessary deep scratches in your headlights. Now, you don't need to sit there and watch your fingernails the entire time you're sanding. You should just get a feel for how much pressure that is before you just jump in and start sanding. Now, after sanding it for about 2 minutes, we're going to give it a nice thorough rinse down. Be sure we get all that gunk off that we just took off with the 500 grit. And then we're going to dry it off with our cloth. Now once you finish wiping them off, you'll notice that all the yellowish oxidation is gone and it looks kind of clear. But once it dries, it goes from kind of clear to even more hazy in the first place, and that's because the water actually hides in all those super small scratches and makes it look like it's super smooth. So it actually works the same way on car paint. You can see right here we have a little scratch. If we pour some water on it and spread the water around, you can see the scratch is completely gone. But as you can see, right when the water dries up, the scratch comes right back clear as day. Now, as you can see at this point, it might have an even worse haze from when you started, but that's totally normal. That's just scratched up from the 500 grit. So next we are going to use 1000 grit. It is a little bit finer than the 500 grit. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start by spraying the headlight, and then we're going to spray our sandpaper, and then we're going to get to sanding. Now for this coat, it's going to be the exact same thing in terms of pressure. You just want to use just enough pressure to where your fingernail starts to change color. And also be sure to work the edges. You definitely don't want to miss out on the edges, so it's clear in the middle and foggy on the edges. And you can see why we put that tape here. It's completely protected for when we do hit the edges, it doesn't scratch up our paint. And also, every 10 to 15 seconds, don't forget to spray down your sandpaper and spray down your headlight to keep everything wet and keep everything clog free. Now again, we're going to sand with 1000 grit for about 2 minutes just to remove all the scratches we made with the 500 grit. And again, once we're done sanding with the 1000 grit, we're going to go ahead and spray it off thoroughly. Take our cloth here and dry it off. And you guys can see again, after the 1000 grit, it's going to dry up to a nice deep haze again, but that's no problem at all. We got a few more steps to make them look perfect. So again, once it dries up, it's going to dry up with a nice haze to it. So we're going to take that haze down with some 2000 grit sandpaper. We're going to go ahead and spray the sandpaper off, spray the headlight down, and get to sanding. So with the 2000 grit, we're going to be using the same exact amount of pressure. The only difference with this step is to make sure that we're spraying down the headlights about every 15 seconds. Since 2000 grit sandpaper is really fine, it can get clogged up pretty easily. So it's important to make sure we're using a lot of water on this step. So we're going to continue sanding with the 2000 grit sandpaper for about 2 minutes and then move on to the next step. So again, once we're done, we're going to spray down the headlight real thorough. And then we're going to wipe it down with our cloth. And even after the 2000 grit sandpaper, it's still going to dry to this deep haze, but that's no problem because this next step is going to get rid of that haze completely. Now, once it's all dried up, we're going to take our alcohol pads. You can also use Germex or just straight alcohol and spray it on a rag. And we're going to wipe it completely down with the alcohol. This is going to remove any dust or any contaminants that may still be on the headlight. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Now, after the alcohol is all dried up, we're going to take our buffing wheel and we're going to attach it to our buffing pad. And then we're going to take our drill and we're going to attach it in. Tighten it up. We're going to take our polish here and we're going to put a generous amount here on this pad. We're going to rub it across the light evenly just so it's not in big clumps and it's going to splatter all over you. And then we're going to start working it in with our drill. So the premise of how all this works is the 500 grit sandpaper is to take off all that nasty oxidation that causes the headlight to become foggy in the first place. And then the 1000 grit takes down the scratches from the 500 grit sandpaper, and the 2000 grit takes down the scratches from the 1000 grit sandpaper. But since you saw the 2000 grit still left that deep haze caused by small micro scratches, the rubbing compound we're using here is almost like 10,000 grit. It has very small beads in there that actually takes down the scratches left by the 2000 grit sandpaper. It makes the headlight super smooth and it leaves it with a beautiful shine just like it came out of the factory. Now this step can be done by hand, but it takes a long time and it's definitely worth spending just the $10 to get this buffing wheel on Amazon. Again, I'll leave a link for that in the description. Now once you're done buffing, we're going to take a clean, and I repeat, a clean cloth, and we're going to wipe it all down. And we're going to get this last bit of haze off. So I'm going to wipe this down. I'm going to take this tape off here, and I'm going to show you guys the finished product. So I'm sure you guys can tell which headlight we just did. So if we come and take a closer look at the headlight, we can see that this thing is perfect. It literally looks brand new. There's not a blemish on it. All that little splatter from the old paint came off. All that overspray was right here. You do not see anything on it. It is perfect. It is glistening. And after you guys go through this entire process, you will not have to sand this again. To maintain this, anytime it gets a little oxidized from the sun again, all you have to do is just hit it with the buffing wheel with that little compound, and this thing will come out perfect every single time. So no more sanding, no more spraying with a water bottle. Heck, you don't even really need to tape it. All you got to do is hit it with that buffing wheel and you're good to go. And also, be sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. And also, hit that subscribe button so you can keep getting high quality DIY videos just like this. And if you're new to the channel, you should definitely know that I'm actually the biggest YouTuber for showing people how to buy and sell cars and make money doing it. And here's a quick sample of one of those videos. What is going on today, everybody? It's Buddy here. Today, I'm going to show you guys how I took this super ugly, neglected, beat up looking BMW and turned it into thousands of dollars of profit. So I'm mainly a DIY channel, but I have started a segment on how to flip cars. It's what I do for a living full time. So if you want to learn how to get potentially profitable vehicles at low prices, how to fix them up and flip them, make a whole lot of money on the back end, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. I'm going to show you guys the entire process of how I made a few $1,000s off this BMW, from how much I knew I should buy it for, how much I knew I could sell it for, how much money I had to put into it, and ultimately how much profit I made off this. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video.